Lily is clear on everything that happened that night?
Lily says she never took her eyes off the launch, then she never took her eyes off the launch.
But once the sky lit up, she doesn't remember anything. What's up with that?
Or maybe she's not ready to remember, or maybe it wasn't there.
Well, then where was it?
I don't know. Exactly, I don't. I spent months on that island with Lily. She can survive under circumstances that would defeat most people. She's got great instincts. I mean, even if she was hysterical on that dock, she knew what was going on. I mean, I can trust everything that she told us in there.
Well, glad to hear you say that. Because I got a stepdaughter that's rocked by this whole thing, and I owe it to her and to her family to find out exactly what happened on that lake that night.
I know Jake, and I know he would never just throw stuff out there to hear himself talk.
Yeah, but the Marine Patrol has found nothing to back up Jake and Simon's doubts.
They're looking for bodies. They're not looking for evidence that they're alive. I don't want to talk to anybody.
All right, you know, I'll get it in the living room.
I know Iva just wants what's best for me, but she also wants me to accept that they're gone, and I... Can I get you anything? You know, Lily, I really did want to come over before this. You know, and I rehearsed in my head about a dozen times on the way over here in the car what I was going to say to you, and now my mind's blank. Imagine that. I really just want to make things easier for you and for Abigail. And I know that that's impossible. And I hate that that's impossible. You know, when I got past my issues a few years ago, I saw something that I never knew existed. True love. Yeah. It finally hit me that you were the center of Holden's universe, and nothing I did was ever going to change that. Lily, you guys are magical.
Go. Jack, you should go be with Lily and Emma. They're gonna need you now. Jack, would you tell them that my heart is breaking too?
I'll tell them.
You know, Holden gave me some advice once.
What'd he say?
He said that if I was ever scared, I should tell you, because we're a team, and we can get through anything together.
Not this, Julia. Enjoy the house.
Is a lie, Craig.
Yeah, but it had nothing whatsoever to do with our marriage. Barbara, you're the most important woman in my life. I am faithful to you, and I love you. I have never lied about those things.
Why don't you make a list, Craig? Put all the lies on one side and the other side, and all the things that aren't.
Really, Barbara? There is nothing going on between Craig and me. Jack is moving in here. He's going to be back any minute. Do you really think that I would dump Jack for him? Please.
Oh, Jack's on his way? Well, that's fabulous, because I'm just going to stay right here and wait for him, and we'll see if Jack believes any of this bull that you two are spewing out, because I certainly don't.
You know, you can't be here when Jack gets home.
Home? Home now, is it? Isn't that what Jack had with Julia, his wife?
Barbara, I think we have some things to work out in private.
Oh, I see. I see. Now our marriage is private. Why don't we just get Jack's point of view? Let's see what Jack has to say when I tell him what the two of you have been up to.
Barbara, it was a peck on the cheek.
You are not hearing me. The real problem is that you lied to me.
To get you to look at the designs, which you liked.
You like them? I wouldn't hire you if you were Donna Karen. Oh. Okay.
So, you like my work, but you won't give me a job. And you think I'm after your husband, so you're gonna try to mess things up with Jack and me. And really, Barbara, I gotta tell you, you gotta screw loose.
I take it very personally when my husband tries to pull a fast one to suit the whims of some peroxide tramp who has made it a veritable career of screwing up everybody else's life.
Stop it, would ya? Just stop trying to make me feel responsible that your self-esteem is in the toilet. You are so busy trying to hold on to everything that's yours, your little piece of the world, trying to stop me from getting my nasty little hands on anything that's yours. Tell me, Barbara, what bothers you more? That I can design the boring old tweed pants off you, that I can have any man I want?
What's going on?
You stay on your...
Hey!
I'm not going anywhere till I tell Jack what's going on. That happens every time I'm around that jealous vindictive
Wait a minute, what are you talking about? Stop it!
And she
What are you talking about, Barbara?
My husband.
And your husband? I was kissing him on the cheek, Jack. She is letting her perverted imagination steer her feeble mind.
They were practically necking.
Necking? Please, tell me, does anybody say that word anymore? Necking? Please, we were doing nothing of the kind, Jack.
Wait, you were alone here with Montgomery?
Do not tell me that you were actually going to listen to her, okay? Do not start it on me.
No, she's the only one explaining herself. Why don't you give it a shot?
Would you like me to clear it up?
Stay out of this. I didn't ask you. Talk to me.
Well, Jack, you caught me. You really did. Because every time you're not here, Craig comes over. And we roll around naked all over the apartment together. And this time, actually, we asked Babs to join in for a threesome, but she just had her nails done.
Today is not my manicure day.
And you. I have had all of you I am going to take for years. I have put up with your sneers and your jibes and your digs at me, all because you are married to my son's father. Well, no more. You are married to him, no more. You have no place in my life. Now get out of here!
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea all the way around.
It sure does.
And Montgomery, if I ever catch you here again, I will kick your butt all the way back to Hong Kong.
Keep your slut under control.
Slut. I'll show you this slut right here.
Carly.
Well, it's been lovely, kids. We should do it again.
I had to pass off some of Carly's designs as belonging to some new unknown designer he wanted to introduce me to.
He's getting her a job in your company?
No, over my dead body. But every time I turn around, they're together.
She couldn't be going behind Jack's back already, could she? What does Craig say when you ask about her?
He says that there's nothing between them.
And you believe him. You believe him because you love him. And you know what? The truth is, he probably believes it himself. That's how it begins. It starts off, he's helping her. You know, it's just innocent, everyday little favors. And you don't want to cause a scene because you trust him. And come on, he's got to see her for the cheap little user she is eventually, right?
Right.
Wrong. The more emergencies she invents, the more she needs your man, the more excuses he'll find to help and stay.
I thought I was imagining it.
That's what they want you to think, that this is all some innocent misunderstanding.
How does she do it?
The important question is, what are you going to do about it?
Well, what can I do? I mean, I can try to keep Carly's hands off of my husband so maybe my marriage has a chance.
That's what I tried to do. Look how well it worked for me.
You know, I have to admit that we'd both be better off and have everything we wanted if Carly Tenney didn't exist.
I am so glad to hear you say that, Barbara, because I have been thinking the exact same